Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Gothic. Last time, our religious leader died. And our religious deity, turned out to be evil. Probably, most likely. Hooray! But anyway, we did another great deed for our colony. Well, for our camp. So now if you go all the way back here to these, training grounds.
Korangar has spoken to you? What did he say?
Did we really not go through this again?
He said
I swear we did. Anyway, I can now get better armor. That being Templar's armor, the medium one.
I'd like to have the medium Templar's armor.
Now that you're able to make the donation, you'll be protected by new armor.
And let's learn one-handed skill level 2.
Teach me how to handle one-handed weapons more skillfully.
Okay, you know the basics. Holding the weapon lower down will let you put more force into your first strike. Use the swing, remember? Okay, now you need to use your body more. When you've struck twice, spin around. That'll confuse the opponent and put you in an excellent position. Then bring your blade across from right to left once more. And back to the front. Don't forget, practice makes perfect. So get going and become a real master of the art of one-handed fighting.
Frankly speaking, spinning around with your weapon sounds like a terrible idea. But sure, let me show you how one-handed combat now looks for us. Look how quickly we can attack. As you can imagine, you can really get a good combo going thanks to this, if you actually get it as you're supposed to. Look at this. But I'm still going to stick with the two-handed weapon. And now that we've done this, Korengar over here will teach us two-handed skill. He's also nice. But anyway, we have now done everything in the swamp camp, and as such, we shall be going to the new camp. But we haven't really checked the shops in the other camps as of going to the new chapter, so I shall be doing that. See you in the new camp's shops. And by that I meant the old camp. Whoops, it's on the way, of course. And here we are at the old camp. Let's go first and foremost to... Crap, what is he called? Fisk? I think it's Fisk. I remember calling him wrong a while ago, so I'm now actually not sure if it is Fisk or not. Let us see. Come on, be right. Dexter and... Fisk. Excellent. Show me your goods. He has 600 ore, which is alright. Also has a bunch of picklocks. Of course, he has a new weapon as well, 55, which I believe is better than a God's Hammer. So best weapon around. But I'm just going to spend 600 here, or choose 600. And I'm going to sell him my old armor. Maybe both of them? No, both of them is too much. Let's give him a bunch of orcish weapons. Those are super cheap. Not the death one, though. That one's actually expensive. There we go, 801. Now, I'm not sure. I know Dexter has a bunch of potions. Does he, though? Come on, stop drinking. Does he have jewelry? I don't think he does. But let me check. He sure does not. Oh, he does have a map, though. Map of the colony. Sure, we never got one of those. I could use it. And here, you can have a few orcish weapons. Sure. No, not that. See you all at the next shopkeeper. And here we are at our next shopkeeper, also known as the guy who will get beaten up for his wares. You can talk to him.
Let's forget about that.
Yeah, sure. Do you have new goods? Oh, you do.
You cool. You won.
Oh, thanks for your equipment again. Take all of his money. I could frankly take all of this as well, but I don't care. Though maybe he has some expensive bows. Nah, not really. Well, that's this guy's shop. See you all at the new camp. But on the way to, well, the entrance of the new camp.
Ah, it's you. My friend Lester from the swamp camp told me all you did there. For somebody who hasn't been here for long, you've come quite a way.
I came quite close to becoming worm food a few times, too. I have an important message for the Magicians of Water.
Then you should talk to Satyrus. He's the highest of the water mages and spends all day studying some writings or other. But no matter how important your message is, the guards at the upper level won't let you through to him.
Can't you put in a good word for me?
I can't, but Kronos, the keeper of the ore, might be able to give you permission.
Where can I find this Keeper of the Ore?
If you proceed from here, you'll come across the big dwelling cave behind the dam. Kronos is usually at the grid over the big ore mound, but he's a bit arrogant. You'll have to convince him that your message is important. See you later.
Well, good thing about that, because we were going to talk to Kronos anyway, because he's one of the shopkeepers here. But I guess that means we're not talking to him last instead of first, because he's closer. Anyway, there's also Sharky, I guess, but Sharky doesn't update his inventory, so he doesn't matter. Just Wolf and Kronos that's here. So let's just quickly jump to there, because we are very close to reaching that place. Almost. Satyrus is already here, but first, Wolf. Hello, dude. Let's trade.
Do you trade?
Give me your ore. Excellent. He also has a bunch of bows here, but I don't particularly care, so meh. Now let's go to our weapons. Let's sell him my armor, and then more orcish weapons. How am I doing? About there. Ah, not quite. Now I have to sell something cheaper. The battle sword will do. And I have even more equipment. Well, not equipment, ore. Hey, Kronos. Sure, I could go about that important message, but first... Wait a second. What do you mean I can't purchase stuff? Oh, man.
I have an important message for Satyrus.
What could be so important that our spiritual leader should interrupt his important studies for it?
Well, you see...
Kor Kalam has left the Brotherhood with some fanatical Templars. He wants to find the sleeper on his own and wake him up at all costs.
I've never trusted him, second guru or not. He's vain, insidious, and he's capable of anything. The Brotherhood is better off without him. I'll tell Satyrus about it as soon as I get the chance. Leave now.
Apparently not important enough. Then how about this?
Iberian, the leader of the sect camp, is dead.
What? How could that happen?
The Brotherhood performed a ritual, invoking their god. It seems the mental strain was too much for Iberian.
That's very sad. Iberian was a reliable ally, but it's no reason to justify interrupting Satyrus' studies.
Fine. I'll tell you the last thing.
The gurus have recognized that they're praying to an evil archdemon.
All of a sudden, they now think their sleeper is a demon? Sounds like another mad idea of the Brotherhood, but should they be right, all of us in the colony here might be in grave danger. You must report to Satyrus at once. He must decide what is to be done.
Really?
Where can I find Satyrus?
Go to the upper level. Tell the guards there that you have my permission to pass. The password is Tetriandoch. Satyrus is by the pentagram. He spends almost all day there, studying how to blow up the big ore mound.
The crazy conspiracy theory gets you? Come on. Well, let's trade with him
I
now.
want to acquire men.
So he has a bunch of books here, which I don't care for. Most importantly, he now has an amulet of strength. Yes, please. He also, I think, has nope, strength and dex, life, more dex, mana, and nothing else. I suppose I'll buy this and a bunch of light scrolls. And in return, I'll give you the rusty, the war sword, and a few battle swords. How about a few more? One more. Damn. Steel tongue as well. Fine. You drive a hard bargain. Well, now we have 10 more strength.
Step aside.
Yeah. With the ring, we could have 128. And we can probably find a 10 strength drill somewhere else. So really, 133 is a maximum, I want to say. But it's unnecessary to go that high yet. Especially when better weapons will get us way further. But I don't need to hunt for a better weapon right now either. I could, but I really don't need to. Let's just go here and hello.
Stop! Nobody may pass without the password.
Okay, I know the password. It's the second one.
The password is Tetriandach.
That's right. You may pass.
Huh, good accent, man. Anyway, Saturas is right over here.
I have important news from the Brotherhood's camp.
If Kronos gave you permission to visit me, it must be important news indeed.
Iberian is dead. He died during the ritual invocation of the Sleeper.
Iberion dead? That's bad news. Very bad news indeed. Who's leading the Brotherhood now? That power-hungry and deceitful Kor Kalam?
No, Kalam has turned his back on the Brotherhood. He's taken some Templars with him. Nobody knows where they've gone.
Why is that? He was in second place after Iberion.
Certain events have convinced the gurus that their way is the wrong one. Their god seems to be an evil archdemon. One of the gurus nearly killed me under the influence of the Sleeper, although I had saved his life just briefly beforehand. Kor Kalam was the only guru who didn't want to admit the true nature of the hellish creature. That's why he's left the camp in the swamp.
I see. Well, at least we're lucky in this regard. Kor Angar is a good man. He's tough, but honest. If anybody could prevent the Brotherhood from falling apart after this spiritual catastrophe, he can.
Honestly, I find it a bit suspicious, well, not a bit suspicious, but a bit weird. Nobody in the old swamp camp really said, oh no, Sleeper's an archdemon, or that it's probably not the right way to escape. But suddenly, yep, everybody believes it, and that's why that's why Kalam left. Could have told us all of this a bit more game, but oh well, this works as well.
I have this almanac. Iberian used it to charge the focus.
Very good. We need the knowledge contained in this book to charge the 5 original focus stones. I'll take the almanac.
I have this focus.
You're holding the key that can unlock all our bonds. It's one of the 5 focus stones which were used to create the magic barrier. And with the help of the very same focusing power of these stones, we'll tear down the Great Wall of Energy.
But won't that use up an awful lot of power?
True. But in all these years, we've untiringly collected ore, instead of trading it for luxuries with our jailers. As you must know, each ore nugget contains a certain amount of magic power. With the aid of the energy thus amassed in the ore mound, we'll be able to destroy the magic barrier.
Sounds dangerous.
The explosion will be merely of a magical nature. It will only destroy everything that's been modified by the magic inside the barrier. There is no danger to us human beings.
Here, take the focus. I hope it really will be of some use to your plans with the ore mound. What are you going to do with the focus and the almanac now?
Nothing. We need the 4 remaining focus stones first. Unfortunately, we don't have any of these 4 magic stones.
Well,
I'm willing to find the 4 remaining focus stones for you. After all, I'm quite keen on getting out of here sometime myself.
I must warn you, searching for them will prove as difficult as it will be dangerous. Since conflict with the old camp is getting worse every day, I cannot give you any mercenary either. You'll be totally on your own.
Well, that's nothing unusual for me. I'll find a way to organize these things.
Your confidence does you credit, but you'll need some items to assist you. Take this map here. It's old, but on it you'll see the original locations of the focus stones when the barrier was created. Also, this spell scroll will enable you to travel back to our camp faster. Finally, you need to speak to Riordan. He brews the potions for the camp. You'll find him in his hut, here, on the upper level. May you return in one piece.
Well, that's a new quest. Get the 4 focus stones and then hopefully escape. But first, hey dude, give me potions.
Satyrus sent me.
Come here. I've already been informed. Here, take these potions. They're potions of all kinds. Now go and bring us the focus stones. These artifacts are our only hope.
Thanks. Do you have... Yep, goods. Sadly, he only has ball lightning and some potions. Although potion of swiftness are really nice. I love them. Oh, did we get another strength potion without me noticing? Must have been a reward from one of the quests. Excellent. Well, don't mind if I do. More maximum strength. Anyway, let's open Satyrus's map. Let's first show you the normal map of the game. We just bought it. And now, Satyrus's. The stars, well, ends are where the focus stones are. As you can see, few of them are kind of close. One of them is where we got, well, our stone at. And it even has a dotted line showing you where the barrier is. More or less. Kind of not circle, which is a bit weird to me, but oh well. So, I'm going to go to the bottom left one first. Because, frankly speaking, it's quite close. Wow, I almost killed myself there. So close, it frankly isn't worth cutting. Because I want to discuss something. Well, the quest here is kinda alright. Brings you to a lot of new places in the colony where you normally wouldn't be at. And it is a bit of a unifying force here. No matter what camp you went with, you would have ended up helping the swamp sect, this would have happened. And it's natural that your main character would be like, well, best way to get out is to help the guys with a plan. I kinda don't find the same is true about all the paths leading here though. As I said, no matter what path you went with, you would have helped the swamp camp get more secretion with the crawlers, and you would have helped them beat up the orcs and so. Mostly for your own gain, not really for their good, like you're kind of doing as a swamp guy. But still, kind of leaves a few motives in question, so to say. Anyway, in order to get, well, to the right place... What am I talking about, to the right place? In order to get to the first place with a focus, you have to go to the right here and up this path. You can theoretically also go across the lake and then up. But that's... well, I find the path less interesting. Particularly because here, there be snappers. And snappers are big ol' assholes. Very dangerous enemies that even at this point I will probably find difficult to beat up. So I want to lure 2 at best. Nice, lured only 2. And chances are by the time I start murdering them, the other ones will have... well, by the time I did murder them, the other ones will jump in. So, 1... oh, wow. I did not think I was this close to one-shotting them. And they're actually doing way less damage to me than in the first playthrough. Yeah, they're not actually that big of a deal. Wow. Well, on the first playthrough I was still going with light armor. So, fair enough. Wow. I may be able to just equip that 5 strength ring and one-shot them. But at this point, their damage isn't impressive, apparently. Which surprised me, to be honest. Although, maybe I was wrong to be surprised, because these guys refuse to die. Holy heck. Wow, you refuse to keel over. I hit them 6-7 times more than the last times. And they did not want to die. Oh, let's back off here. That's an ore count. I can beat an ore count easily right now, but I want to be full health for that. Also, we got some nice. Oh, we got a dex potion as well. I didn't notice. Must have been from this mage, actually. We're going to use that at one point. This bloodhound. Oh, it's a bloodhound, not ore count. Their ore counts also exist. Bloodhounds are tougher. But as you can see, nothing special. Though I would love to actually kill him before he kills me. Holy heck. I have hit you so many times and you do not recognize it. Nice, another ring. What is it? Ring of 10 life bonus. Not worth it. Anyway, potions. Let's drink some medium ones. Ah, good at HP. Soon potions will become more or less infinite, so you don't have to really worry about using them. At this point, you can use them very liberally. As a matter of fact, soon money will become infinite. Well, more infinite than the fact that it's already infinite by the 14 exploit. But even so, soon it will be legitimately infinite because there's nothing more to pay for. So you can also start buying a ton of potions if you want to. I'm not going to do that yet. Oh no, an ore count is being fought by... What? Milton?
Greetings. My friend Lester from the swamp camp told me about your great deeds there. I am impressed. You've become very strong.
I do my best.
Ah, yes. Always modest, aren't you?
Am I? Okay.
What are you doing here?
There is an ancient ring of stone not far from here. In its center lies the entrance to an underground vault.
Some sort of tomb?
Yes, something like that. There is something in that tomb that I'd like to have.
Okay.
I'm looking for a focus stone. It must be here somewhere.
That almost sounds as if we were both looking for something in the same place.
Why don't you go down into the tomb and get what you're looking for?
Oh, that's a long story. I'd have to go a long way back to explain.
Go ahead. I'm in no hurry.
All right. After the creation of the magic barrier which imprisons us all, one of the magicians sealed a magic artifact down there.
Is this artifact one of the 5 focus stones?
Exactly. So you already know the story of the 5 focus stones?
Don't tell me you're after the focus stone as well.
No, I'm not interested in the focus stone. I'm looking for an orcish talisman.
Okay.
The artifact was sealed away?
Yes, a powerful spell protects it. The first grave robber trying to swipe the focus will be cursed and doomed to an existence as a restless undead. We'll have to protect the tomb from other grave robbers.
How can you get past that curse?
There will be no need for that now. Some years ago, an ore baron out pleasure hunting for orcs was careless enough to enter the tomb. Now he is the guard of the treasures down there.
What about that talisman?
I believe its former owner used it to defend himself against angry orcs. If I'm right, the talisman may be of great use.
Okay.
We should seek out the tomb together. You get the talisman, and I'll have the focus stone.
All right, but there is one little problem.
A problem?
Yes, the guard down there in the tomb.
Can't he be cut into handy little pieces?
That wouldn't be too easy. He seems to be extremely resistant against the effects of normal weapons.
Let me guess, you already got a plan, right?
Well, I have a plan, but I can't carry it out on my own.
Tell me.
I have a spell scroll with a very powerful spell here. The spell will destroy all the undead who fall under it.
Then it should be child's play to take out the tomb.
Well, not quite. The guard is not on his own any longer. Probably later grave robbers who were no more successful than he was. I went down there once and I was nearly killed. One man on his own cannot do much there.
Give me the spell scroll and we'll do it together.
Good, very good. I hoped you would say that. However, we only have one spell scroll. Use it for the guard. The other undead can be defeated in normal fights as well.
I see. Well, which way leads to the Ring of Stone?
Follow me.
Well, an important thing the game isn't mentioning to you is that normal undead, that being skeletons, are immune to, well, cutting damage. You have to have blunt damage. Which is why I have the God's Hammer here. But never mind. Oh, and I should really equip this Death to Undead scroll. It's a what, on 5? On 5. Good. So our tactics is simple.
Here we are. The tunnel here leads directly to the tomb.
Then let's go and visit the guard.
We murder everyone down there with some simple hitting. And then we finish off the guard. Oh no! Skeletons! Oh damn, these deal more damage than I thought. Hey Milton, help! You are immortal after all, and I am not. As you can see, it does help when your ally cannot be killed. Issue is, of course, although he is helping us, he is not really good at keeping aggro. Milton? Help! Hello, skeleton. Milton? Oh. He is doing work. Excellent. He's now holding aggro. I can now kill you. You're doing a terrible job, Milton. I can kill this guy. Assuming I actually start hitting. Now let's go and heal up a bit. La-di-da, la-di-da. Finish off this guy. And finally, death to undead! Wow, poor guy. That must hurt. You okay there? He'll be okay, okay? I'll just find the required item and he'll be fine. Anyway, down here you have this pillar, which is one of the focus stone pillars. And you have 2 chests. Luckily, both of them are left, 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 right. Not unlocked, but they have good stuff. Is the other one unlocked? Nope. Wow. Nope. Both of them. Wait a fucking second. Is the item on the undead up there? Or does like Milton have to give me the key? Because if so, that's some BS. Hello, dead guard. Oh yeah, he has the key. Excellent. Let's just now go down there. I wanna fly. Man, I love this jump. Open the chest. And there's a focus stone. And I believe the orc charm is what he was wearing on himself. Which is this thing, Orc Talisman. Protection against fire, 20. Quite nice. If you're fighting a fire enemy. We are not, so... who cares? Now we have to actually go and talk to Milton. Who hopefully will stop walking into a wall. Milton! Maybe I can knock him out of it. Doesn't seem like it. Hello? Milton? Nope. He is just stuck like that. Well, I'll go and try and fix him. Give me a moment. Okay, ended up refighting them.
Good. You have the talisman.
Here, take it. That was our deal.
Thank you, my friend. I never forget anybody who helped me. I'll go back to the old camp. Perhaps we'll meet there.
We do not have the talisman. The talisman is still on the Guardian. Oh no, the Guardian did have it, but Milton picked it up and gave us the key. That works as well. Anyway, let's loot these things once again. Let me see if I can remember this. Left, left, right. Yeah, boy. And although you can just keep going now that you killed this guy, you can also use one of your scrolls of teleportation. Well, use the scroll of teleportation that Saturas gave you to teleport yourself back to him. He will talk to him. Hello.
I found a focus under the ring of stone.
That's a start. You're doing well. There are still 3 focus stones missing to accomplish our plan. Now go and look out for the remaining focus stones. I see you've used up the teleportation scroll. Here, take a new one.
Yep, we get a new one and we get a ton of XP. Thankfully, how much do we have? 21. Soon we'll have level 1 two-handed weapons. Hooray. But we're going to leave that for next time. See you all then.